Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd go over the new Makeup Revolution palettes that I just purchased. If you've watched my videos, you saw that in an Ulta haul, I think, a couple days ago. So this is the palette I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's also the palette I used in I Get Ready With Me, I believe yesterday. It's not a bad palette. So we're going to start with this. So this palette is called Mermaids Forever, and when you open it up, it is a pretty sturdy palette. It does have a fairly large mirror, and then you have all these shades. So you have 32 shades here, and they're all pretty good shades. I'm not gonna lie, they're decent shades. I do have, or did use this green, I've used this purple, I've used this blue. Not bad shades. The pigment is not horrible. So that's the blue, the darker blue that I used. And then, let's see, I used this green also. So the pigment is not bad. Things I hate about this palette is there is no, you get this little dude on here, there's no color shades. It doesn't say what the shades are called. It just says that this is a 32 shade Mermaids Forever palette, which is whatever. I mean, some people don't need shade colors. I prefer to have shade colors. I don't know why it matters to me. It just does. This has 0.7 ounces of product in it, and there are 32 pans. So with that being said, each pan contains 0.022 ounces. That is basically half the size of a ColourPop pan. So when you look at a ColourPop pan, let me grab one out. You look at a ColourPop pan, and that is not huge by any means, but these pans are half that size. And on video they look like they're fairly large pans, but this is a ColourPop pan and these are the pan size. These shadows cost, these ColourPop shadows cost $5 a piece. You can get some of them on sale for $4. These pans were in this shadow, this Mermaids Forever, was $15. The shades are not bad. The pigment on it is not bad. Is it worth $15? Yes. Do I think that these pans are appropriate for the price? I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, I like having all the different colors, but I would prefer maybe a little larger pan for the price. I would also prefer names of these guys. The packaging is pretty sturdy. I don't think I would balk at taking this out of town. I don't think I would balk at putting it in my to-go, my makeup bag, but they're tiny pans. Tiny pans. Is it appropriate for the $15 price tag? Probably. The other one I got was this Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette, and this guy is 0.56 ounces with 30 pans. So it's got 16 grams. So, and it's $18. So less pans, more money. This one costs $1.13 per gram. Each pan is 0.0187 ounces of product. This one does have a sheet in it that has the names of the the colors. It also comes with a giant mirror, but it does have this sheet that has all the names of the colors. While I think that that is fabulous, I also think that it would be more fabulous if the colors were on this somehow. This one also came with a brush. The brush is horrible. It is this little tiny, I think it's supposed to be a crease brush. This guy is super stiff. I don't think would at all work in the crease. I've tried to use it. I've ended up not using it. And it's dual-ended, and on the other side is a shader brush. The shader brush it's decent shader brush, but it's super tiny. So I don't think that you could get much out of it, but then again, these pans are super tiny. So it fits really well into these pans. So these pans contain less product in them than the pans in the other Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. And yet this one is more expensive. I do think that this one is more expensive because it does contain pressed and baked eyeshadows. So you have, this one's a baked shadow here. This one's a baked shadow. There's a baked shadow. That one's another baked shadow. It does have a whole lot of mattes. It also has a whole lot of shimmers in it. I do have this one on my eyes right now. I have this color here, which is one of the baked shadows. It's really hard to work with, and the color payoff is not immense. So that's, you can't hardly even see it. I also have this one on my eye today, which is also a baked shadow. I do find that this one works better. I like that that one is kind of a blue with a gold sparkle to it, and you can kind of see that in the pan. It does have gold sparkle to it. I also have this blue here on my eyes. I find that these colors are really like scratchy-ish. They're really hard to get pigment out of. There's that other blue. It just kind of, they all just kind of mesh together. So I do have three different colors of blue and this white on my eyes, and you just barely can tell, if at all, that there is any color distinction between them. So this one, like I said, is 0.56 ounces with 30 pans, and each pan contains 0.0187 ounces of product. It is 16 grams, so that means that you're paying $1.13 per gram at $18, and that's not bad. That's not bad if the pigmentation and the color were there. This one, like I said, is 0.7 ounces of product with 32 pans. You are paying $15 for 20 grams, so 75 cents per gram of product. I think that of the two, this one is the better deal. Number one, you're getting 0.022 ounces per pan. You are paying less per gram. You're getting more of a color selection, and I find that the colors in this palette, the Mermaids Forever palette, have more pigment payoff than the other one. I bought these as part of my drugstore purchases, and I have very much drugstore in my collection, and I really needed to get drugstore in my collection for the group of people that is seeing my videos. I really need to have some drugstore product in my collection. I'm not sorry I got these, but this one, I don't see me reaching for this one as often as I do the other one. What I do like better about this one is, like I said, it did come with this little guy that has the names of the product on them. So I could go to you and I could say, so I have Midnight Rainbow, Transformer, Skylight, and New World on my eyes today. Whereas with this one, I can only say I have this color, this color, and this color that I've tried out of this palette. So, I mean, in my honest opinion, for the most part, you get what you pay for, right? These pans are tiny. The palettes were only, you know, $15, $18. I definitely think that they're worth it. Makeup Revolution is a company that has been known for dupes of higher end makeup items, and I tried to go with two palettes that weren't dupes of something else. I just wanted a good, solid thought process on what Makeup Revolution stood for, what they had to offer, without comparing it to another high-end product, because those are, you're always going to get better pigmentation, smoother, more buttery blendability. You're always going to get that. These shadows are a little bit grippy, but they're good shadows. They're good shadows overall. The color payoff is not bad. So, I mean, really, in all reality, they're not bad palettes. Would I purchase from Makeup Revolution again? Probably. But maybe not too. Like, I don't see it being a high need item in my collection, because I prefer better blendability. I'm not very good at makeup, so I don't want to have to spend a huge amount of time to try and get pigment payoff or try to get blendability options. And I feel like when you purchase a higher end product, yes, you are paying for it, but you are also getting all those things. You are getting a product that has great pigmentation and a product that you're not going to have to spend 20 minutes blending to make it look right. This eye look, if I'm being honest, this is the second video that I filmed today, and the first video I filmed, I took that makeup off right away because it just didn't look right. It just didn't have the blendability, and while I was filming, I didn't have time. I literally did not have time to sit and make it look amazing. I was doing a get ready with me, so this eye look took me a little longer. I spent a little longer with it. I don't mind the palettes at all. They will probably stay in my collection, but I just don't see me reaching for them very often because I can get the pigmentation and the desirable blending time frames out of my more expensive palettes. So that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload a video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That really does help. And don't forget to leave comments in the comment section. Let me know what products you'd like to see me review. Let me know what products from Makeup Revolution that you love and which ones you hate. And I don't love or hate either one of these. I just kind of find them to be meh. So until tomorrow, thanks guys.